Okay, stop it. First and foremost, I've got an apology to make. So I did this video last week. Me and my brother, we went on a Bothy camp up to mid Wales. My first Bothy camp, so excited, and in my excitement, I forgot to put the little tiny adapter onto my mic. So all of the audio at the beginning of the video didn't record. So I'll stick the video over here, and just to give you an idea of what it looked like just at the beginning, and I'll give you a little bit of commentary. So yeah, like I said, went up to mid Wales, first Bothy camp, parked about 4 miles away, so it wasn't too bad of a walk in, but we got there pretty early. Wanted to make sure, I seen it was my first Bothy camp, wanted to make sure that it wasn't full. So when we got there, there were a few guys on bikes there that had already got the fire going, so luckily we didn't have to worry about that, although obviously I did take stuff with me just to start the fire if we needed. So the Bothy itself, a little sort of pantry there, kind of stocked with, you know, your tins, a little bit of oil, which we did use for our food, which I will come on to, because seeing as it was my first Bothy camp and we had the fire there, I took my little MSR cook set, mainly for the pot, because we made a little bit of stew, or cawl as we call it in Wales. So we took some lamb, some veg, nice bottle of stout. You can see Nathan chopping up the veg here. So yeah, that's just me saying hello and I'm sorry, but I will kick it in you where the audio did start recording. So hope you enjoy it, and I'll come back to you a little bit later on. So he's just finished up the veg. I've got the pan on, some oil in, getting nice and hot. Gonna sear the lamb off first, then chuck the veg in, give it a bit of salt there on that, and then get the stout in, maybe top it up with a little bit of water, stock, spices, leave it 3 hours, and we should be golden. So stuck my head torch on so you can see it as best you can. So I'm going to chuck the lamb in. So we give that 5 minutes or so just to brown up, chuck the veg in, and then start stew. So in with the veg. Give that a stir, and then chuck it just very quickly in and out of the fire just to get a good sear on it. And then once the stock goes in, stick it on top and just leave it boil over for a few hours. Look at that. Already smells amazing, and that's literally all we've done is sear everything. So time for the stout. Can't use it all in the stew. So next, in with the stock pot and the spices. Beauty. So that was food on. I decided to go for a little bit of a wander around. Went outside, and weirdly I could see this teepee in the distance, which I thought was a bit strange considering we were in the middle of nowhere. And there's a few guys had literally driven their 4x4s up, so there's a couple of guys in Land Rovers had bought this big huge hot tent, teepee tent with them, which was kind of cool. So I went down and said hello. One thing I should point out with this place, like I said, if you know it, you know it, you've probably been there, but It is seriously wet getting up there. There's 3 river crossings, and when I say river crossings, I really do mean river crossings. You're talking wet feet guaranteed. Boots, no boots, you're getting wet feet. So again, we were lucky that the fire was already going in the Bothy. So I'll just throw you back quick to the video of us enjoying food in the evening, and I'll come and say goodbye to you in a bit. So we're just kind of settling in, game cards, a couple of beers, waiting for the stew just to finish off. Probably, I don't know, maybe half hour or so on there. And then I think we'll finish off with the beers that we brought. They are 10%, so I should send us off to bed nicely. But yeah, I think we might go for a wander in a bit, I'm not sure. Just starting to lose the light now, so as you can see we've got the light on in here, just so you can see what we're doing. Not long now. I don't even care if it doesn't taste good, because look at that. That is 2 and a bit hours of cooking. I don't care who you are, you want some of that. I wish you could smell it. Feedback for YouTube, you need to invent a smell function.
Smell vision.
And get a piece of the lamb. Oh, that is melt in the mouth. Not much wrong with that. Well, in all that fuss, I forgot about this. Brecon Brewing Mind Bleach Imperial Black IPA, little voice in the head remover. 10%. Chin chin. Oh, that's like syrup. That might be bordering on wine. I kind of feel like haze outdoors. Here's if you're watching, and you're probably not. I can see why you do it. So just had, well, the last of our IPAs. Just been outside now for a little wander around. It is pitch black, clear skies. I've never seen so many stars. And we did try a little bit of astrophotography with Nathan's phone, so if there's any good shots, I'll stick them up now. So I think we are going to look at turning in for the night. Chuck a big log on the fire, keep the heat going. So unless anything fanciful happens, we'll see you in the morning.
Morning. The morning after the night before. Decent night's sleep. Just woke up about maybe a half hour ago. It's 6:30 now, so just starting to get a little bit of light. I don't know how much the camera will pick it up, but I think we're going to, we probably won't be that long actually in squaring stuff away, because well, it's probably a 2-hour trip back to the car and a 2-hour drive home, so we'll try to get home in a decent hour if I can. But yeah, would recommend this, well, Bothy camping in general. I mean, loads of you probably already done it, but it's a first for me, and yeah, not regretted at all. So like I said, just going to start squaring stuff away. I'll make a cup of tea though, a little bit of breakfast. and then we'll make a shift.
So just having a cup of tea now, I'll sit down after breakfast. Thought I'd let you know I am following the code. So leave a little bit of gas and a meal for the next visitors. So we only used a little bit of oil last night, but considering there's no wood anywhere for us to chop, I thought I'd leave something, because we used a bag of wood, well, half a bag of wood last night. So there's still plenty here though, if you're coming up here, there's still loads. So it'll be muesli for breakfast with a tea chaser. So that's it, my first Bothy camp. Did not go to plan with the video, but I gotta say, absolutely loved it, and it will not be my last Bothy camp. Unfortunately, we don't have that many in South Wales. I think that is generally the closest one to where I live, and that's kind of mid Wales way. So yeah, I'm hopefully going to get up to do some more at some point, maybe in Snowdonia. While I'm on the subject of Snowdonia, keep an eye on the channel. I will be going up on a little Snowdonian adventure in April, so that video will probably be out in May. I know I'm probably giving you way too much notice, but make sure you subscribe and see those adventures as and when they come. I will obviously do a few more videos between now and then. Unfortunately, I know it's been a bit of a while since I did my last video, which was my wild camp in Brecon, but if you're from the UK, you'd know that February was pretty much a no-go. Unless you had a Hillyberg or something, you were never getting out camping. We've had 3 name storms coming through in February, so yeah, it is what it is. It's the UK, but at least I got out this time for a Bothy camp, and like I said, make sure you subscribe. It'd be great if you can. I noticed that most of the people that actually watch my videos aren't subscribed, and it's going to sound like I'm nagging, but I said in my last video that 100 subscribers was my target, and now I've hit that. I really want to get more. It's like a little bit of an addiction. So if you can, hit the subscribe button. Next goal, I think 500, should we say. Hopefully we'll get there by the end of the year. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.